Hi, welcome back to another episode recording of our time with Banished. Gonna get an early start in today because I have a birthday party to go to. And also, plus, I had a ton of NyQuil on Friday, so my sleeping schedule is kind of thrown off. Okay, so, last game of Banish, we had our first students graduate. We got our first crop of pumpkins, and we are slowly making improvements. We got builders building houses. It says that we're low on stone, so let's... No stone there. I thought there was some stone, but it turns out that it's all just iron. And it looks like we're actually going to be getting more stone. We just don't currently have any. Let's see. It's late winter. I do not like this. Let's see. So we need more stone to do that. Okay, I'm going to have to put these on partial hold. So that way those guys can go back. The good thing about a pause on a building is that they will still drop off supplies for them. Like, they will gather up these rocks that we have to be mined. They'll gather that up. There's a lot of rocks just across the way. But we'll get all these rocks first. I'm going to be hitting the mute mic quite a bit while I'm doing this recording because I was terribly sick on Friday. Like, to the point that I had to call in to work, and they were pretty pissed off about that. But it's like, hey, what can you do? I can go to work and possibly faint, or get the customer sick, which they won't appreciate at all. Or I can stay home and be asleep because of all the NyQuil I took. That is a big lake. But this is pretty big too. Let's see. Ugh. Phlegm. See, everything is terrible. Wallpaper engineer. A single stone? Iron. So we got kind of plenty of iron. You know. So yeah, they're working that field, doing their thing. Oops. Firewood is pretty low. Something that you can do kind of in a rush situation is that you can carve up a little bit of a forest that you have going on from the forester lodge. You don't want to carve up too much because... Do I even have that? I do not. Oh, man. Okay. Well, eventually... No, I got something. Kind of. The Gatherer's Hut is only really effective around forest areas because a lot of roots grow in forested areas. But eventually, I'm going to be placing in... Where is it? There we go. The Herbalist Hut. And herbs only grow in old forests. So where there's fully grown forest trees, fully grown trees, that's where you'll find most herbs. And that is really important, and somehow I accidentally got rid of that. There we go. Because eventually, somebody's going to get sick. And if one person gets sick, it's very easy for everyone else to get sick. In fact, I'm kind of stupid for not having... Pretty stupid for not having one installed already, and we're already in our 5th year. Okay. Let's see. Dang it. Alright, so taking one away from these guys. These guys should still be good. Yeah. Pumpkins, like I said, are very forgiving. Still have a lot of pumpkins. I could probably take half of these pumpkins. Just store it. Inventory. Let's just take 500 of the pumpkins. So we're starting to get to a good area. And there I go. Not doing the one thing that I said I was going to do. Um, we're starting to get a good area on versatility of food. You will get a lot of happiness from having a lot of different food types. We got berries, fish, pumpkins, mushrooms, pumpkins, roots, and venison. Lots of venison. Wow. Uh, so, like, we have 6 things. Uh, obviously, we're going to want some more things, but for a town of basically 40, let's call it 40. This isn't bad. Lots of flat land over here for fields and farms, pastures and farms. Same with over here, along with large lake areas. So I think my overall goal for this game is to see if we can make it to year 100. Year 100 is pretty tough. In fact, if I remember right, there's an achievement for it that I've never bothered getting. Let's see, 9. Have educated 200. Okay. Mountain men. Using harsh climates and small mountain, maintain a population of 50 people for 20. That's pretty tough. Oh wow, that's really tough. Oh, that's tough. Trader. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's a simple goal of trying to just even have a area last for 100 years. Most of the times you'll find difficulty at year 30. Year 30 is where you kind of see your first level cap of like kids that became adults, adults that are passing away, not necessarily possibly having enough housing for the next generation to come in and, you know, replace the last. Because your families will only have kids if they move into a new house. They're not going to have like a multi-generational family in one house. See, these are all kids of these two. These are kids of these. These are kids of these. And so on. And so on. So you need to constantly be replacing, building up new houses so that kids can be replacing them. Let's go ahead and get this a little push through. Where is this builder? They get here. Oh, they're gathering resources. Probably because of the resources that we need and all that stuff. You know, it's really close to being that, so I'm going to go ahead, put a pause on, whatever. So there, everything's in place. Builder just needs to go through. Whoop, see, there we go. building this. Right. That house is built. So we got 2 new people in there. 9. Okay, we're getting to late summer. Fields are gonna start being cold. Yep, there we go. They're harvesting. Yeah, see how it kind of... Let's see if we can get it. If you kind of saw the thing did jump up a little bit. You don't get too much extra, but hey, that's... anything more is good. Oh, look at that. Now it's just logs. Little bit of work here and there. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. That was a loud crock. Okay. Autumn, fields cleared. Oh. And we have... Okay, so we got... Let's see if I can put one there. Herbalist is the flower, which is right here. We're going to put one there for right now. And then we're going to finish building this other house. It's not a whole lot, so... How many kids are we at? 6. So we're at a slight downgrade of number of kids. And we have somebody living by themselves. That's... You bastard. Find someone. Get married. Pop some fucking kids out. I don't recall anybody dying. Nope, look at that. No deaths. You know what's also weird? No trading. That normally doesn't happen. So, here we go. We are getting medicine. So people were not already feeling good. Well, they weren't feeling great. They were feeling okay. Nobody got down to, like, 4 health. We didn't get down to, like, 3 health. Generally, when you're at 3 health, that means that somebody got the plague. So... We need, like... I feel like this is kind of the next big expanse that I should expand out onto. So, I'm going to build a bridge. Bridge isn't too bad on materials. It's quite a bit of log, a bit of stone. So, since we're going to have because we also need to have enough firewood to replace the firewood that we're going to be using. It's only winter. Let's see. Still don't have anything for my pastures, which sucks. Somebody's playing Ark Survival Evolved. Who's the builder? See, this is kind of one bad thing that happens when you don't have enough laborers. They don't have enough people to go and get the resources to take back to the thing. Yeah. Another... Okay, another 500. Just double that. This is firewood reserve low. Well, that's kind of fine because we're pretty much out of winter. Still have some, but yeah. Okay, so I almost feel like I want to keep this for like houses. Okay, so we have an herbalist. It's got a pretty good market area. Is it logically the best? No, it's not logically the best, but it's pretty good. Okay. Reserves low. No, it's fine. Okay, let's get this kind of on speed march. Yoshia has become a student. Alright. That has been built. And now we have a ton of wood and ton of stone and ton of iron. Let's see. Oh, we're getting our first trader. Let's see what we got. First off, let's see what we got. Oh, they got sheep. Oh, man. Sheep's really good. I don't think I can afford any... Like, I would have to sell all of... I'd have to get all my tools over here. How much iron? We got a lot of iron. It's worth it. Iron tools. So we're gonna go with 100 iron tools. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. What's... Yeah. Value. Oh man. Value. Hide coats. 40. The coats are harder to make because it's harder to get venison. But with this, I can get wool. Wool will allow me to make warm coats rather than wool coats rather than warm coats. Oh man, this is. Oh man. Choose your babies, I guess. Alright, then we're getting some people to work this area, which is good. Okay. Come on. Usually they're there for a season. So I need them to finish this up before the end of the season so that way I can try and get these damn... Let's see. Okay, I got all the iron tools. 100. That gets me... I can get one. I need that hide. Okay. 40. Okay. This sucks. Can I do 90? You are overpaying by 45. 85? You're overpaying by 5. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal if I'm overpaying. Trade. But then I get 2. And then I need to go into here and put this down to 0. As well as this down to 0. And then I need to get that sheep. There. Ten sheep. Yeah. More hacking phlegm. Okay. Alright, so when is somebody coming to collect the sheet? Okay. After a while, once we get everybody kind of a bit more on the better side of health, then I can start storing up herbs over here. Herbs are usually pretty good on finances. Usually. Oh, they're on the move. So, there's that. Okay. So, I need to start thinking about my next thing. How many people does this have? Two. That's fine. Training post, school, hospital, town hall, chapel, graveyard, field crops, orchard, pasture, fishing docks. So, because of that, these guys should be, like, increasing by one every other season? Or every year? I think it's every year. Oh, I'm probably just going to take this to the end of the season. And then we'll call it for the day. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I'm still fiddling with the settings and everything for OBS. Trying to get a very sharp image for the outbound video. And we will see how that turns out. Hopefully it turns out well. Okay, look, we got a lot of wood. And we are full on firewood. So that's good. And we got some new little trees sprouting up. I think one of the other things I'm going to start saving up for, well, I'm going to have to make a marketplace eventually. Like I normally... guess here? Let's go ahead and build that there. And then we can have one person working in the marketplace. A marketplace is really good because it collects many materials, much materials. And also, plus, it relieves a lot of strain from storage barns. Storage barns can't really store that much, but if you put marketplace, if I remember right, if you put a marketplace within the range of a marketplace, those two marketplaces can be trading goods, which is good because then you can chain marketplaces with barns where people deposit those, and then it's so that way you can continue to increase the variety that each community has access to, while not having to make sure, oh, I gotta plant this here and gotta keep these, you know. Let's see. So just one person for now. And then we got 2 on spare. So that way, when got to have the marketplace. Oops. So see, this is almost 75% capacity. I guess we could increase the number of this for now, just till we get some of that cleared out of there. Oh, and also these stockpiles. They'll also drain out some of these stockpiles and everything. Working, getting something to eat. There we go. See, we lowered it by like 14%, almost 20% now, and raised this by 10%. This has a lot more storage space than the storage barn. Whew. Okay, looks like we're getting a little low on iron, so we'll collect that bundle that's right there. And it's coming up to the end here. Okay, so now we got that. Let's keep it at 2. And then we got 2 in the back pocket. And then I gotta build houses, so that way we can start having people populate this area eventually. Eventually I'll have to grow a forestry over here somewhere, probably like right over here, since this stream is not big enough to fish out of, and we got a pond right over here. Actually probably build it right over here, so that way I don't have to build more to get over here to have farms and shit. So boom, 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 farm and forestry. It's like I gotta work backwards, kind of. Probably build a tunnel right through there, so that way we can go right in and do that, and then just build farms and things like that. Alright, just a few more seasonal changes, and then that'll be that. Okay, let's build houses. Just a few houses. Which one's which? Iron. Stone. We do not have a lot of stone. Okay. Gather up that stone and... How many people? 2. Got 2 there and 2 there. I forgot. Where was I going to build eventually a mine? Not here. There. That's where, or I can build it in here. That might be a good spot. Alright. End of the year coming up. Late winter. The herbalist shacking up with the builder. He's not going to have a job soon. I don't know why you shacked up with him. Alright. Oh, and that's it. All right, thank you all very much for joining me this day and to watch this gameplay of Banished. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. I don't care if you subscribe. I don't know. Comment or something. Just mostly putting these videos out for just archive's sake, it feels like. But whatever. Well, I hope you all have a great day, and till next time.